front of Versailles. There's still quite a crowd out there. Maybe that's thinned out a little bit as well.
It does appear to have thinned out just a bit. 8th Street at one point, it was a sea of people, and they were marching and parading down the street. Mike Cunha has been tweeting, talking about just how crowded it has been there. He has been there for several hours. Mike, are you there with us now?
Yeah, I hear you guys. The celebration's still going very strong, as you can imagine. Right behind me, I'll take a step out of the way right here. You can see they're gathering, playing music, banging on pots and pans. Everyone really celebrating here on the corner of 8th and 36, right on that corner of Cafe Versailles. But a couple of minutes ago, we were able to catch up with Mayor Tomas Regalado. We asked him a couple of questions, what this meant for not only Cubans here, but for Cubans still in Cuba, and about the celebration going on. So go ahead and take a listen.
As a Cuban American, I am part of this celebration. And the reason that I'm part of this celebration is because Fidel Castro hurt many generations of Cuba. It damaged the fiber of the Cuban people, not only in Cuba, but here in the exile. What you see here is people that have suffered. But what you see here also is many, many young people that are celebrating because of their fathers and their grandfathers that were hurt and attacked and killed by Fidel Castro. So no matter what the polls said, here there is a common denominator. People are celebrating, no matter what party, no matter what age, they're celebrating the death of a dictator. It's not the death of the leader, it's the death of a dictator. And they have all the reason in the world to celebrate. As the world celebrated when Hitler died, today the Cubans are celebrating the death of Fidel Castro, and it will go on for hours and for days.
All right, back out here alive, you can see these Cuban Americans celebrating through the night. This party does not seem like it will be stopping anytime soon, and it is officially past 4 a.m. here in Miami. As you can see, the vuvuzelas are out, the beads are out, the pots and pans are out, so a lot of celebrating going on here on the opposite corner where you've seen Hank Tester at now for a couple hours as well. So we've got this whole street pretty much covered, just like this entire crowd does right now. Guys, back to you.
It is quite a party. I haven't seen those Azulas, Mike, since the World Cup a number of years ago. They must have been saving that one. Mike, you want to talk to some of the folks around you, see what they have to say about this?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
You want to talk to some of the young people behind you? I'm interested in what they have to say about this.
Guys, come here, come here. Tell me why you're out here tonight.
Because Fidel died.
Yeah. Well, what does it mean to you that this historic change is now happening?
He has been such a bad man that now we need to celebrate his death just like he celebrated others.
Now, let me ask you something. You're obviously from a younger generation. So, did you come over here from Cuba, or your parents coming from
My
Cuba?
parents.
Your parents
I
coming
came over here
Oh, but she's from Cuba.
Yeah,
You came over
I came over here from Cuba.
So, what was that experience like?
Well, it was crazy coming here, learning a new language, obviously I came very young, my English is like pretty good, but my parents, they fought so hard for me to have a good life, a good education. It was crazy for them. It was like wild for them.
Well, what about the journey? What did they tell you growing up? Why the reasons you were coming over here?
Because they came, because they wanted freedom. They wanted freedom. They wanted me and my siblings to have a good future. They just wanted us to be safe, and they wanted us to have the freedom to be whatever we wanted to be and speak our minds, and that's what America is for. And we couldn't do that because of Fidel, so that's why we came.
Now we've seen not only older generations but younger generations. We've seen little kids out here. This is truly a family moment for many Cubans.
Yeah, it's like bringing us all together right after Thanksgiving. It's crazy. It's like so much fun. Like look at us, we're all celebrating. We're having a great time. It's crazy for us.
A lot of Cuban coffee going through the veins right now.
Yes, Cubano.
Okay, guys, you can see generations old, past, present, new. A lot of celebrating going on back here. I really can't hear you guys that well, so I'm going to toss it back right now.
And Mike, I'm just wondering, you spoke with Miami Mayor Tomas Regalado. Did he talk about any plans? Did he mention that the city has had a plan in place for some time as far as being prepared for a moment like this one?
Well, it was loud there too. We couldn't really hear, but you have to admit that with past championship celebrations, such as the Heat or the Marlins, that this city has basically had test runs, if you will, for a situation like this. And I can tell you, it's been very peaceful here. They're partying. They basically blocked off either side of Cafe Versailles, so no one can come through. There's no traffic. So it's a very, while chaotic situation, very controlled. There's no traffic coming through here. The cops have done a very good job of diverting traffic in the area to make sure these people can come here and celebrate in a safe way.